Hey everyone, it's Melinda with Tailored and Teal. I am a part-time online reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, and Facebook Marketplace. And today's video, we're going over what sold on those platforms from November 1st through November 15th of 2021. So fair warning, you're probably gonna see this sweatshirt in all of my videos a lot because it's now my favorite. It's super cozy. It's just the Gap. I mean, it's nothing fancy, but I really enjoy it and it keeps me cozy. So sorry for the duplicate outfits. So I had no Facebook Marketplace sales. I actually turned off Facebook Marketplace for 5 days along with Mercari and Poshmark because I had to go home to help my mom recover from a knee replacement surgery, and she's doing fine. Thank you all for your kind messages on the last video, which if you haven't seen, I went thrifting while I was home. So I'll link that video up here or wherever it's gonna end up being so you can see what I got on that trip. I turned off my Poshmark Closet, Facebook Marketplace, and Mercari for 5 days on vacation mode. They don't have a vacation mode on Mercari. I just deactivated all my listings, but Facebook Marketplace does have a vacation mode, and so does Poshmark. So I did not get as many sales on those platforms, of course, but I did keep eBay open. But I changed my store from a 1-day handling time to a 5-day handling time, but I still made some sales. So we're gonna start on Mercari, where I had one sale. This sale was a lot of 6 Lisa Gardner books. This was part of her FBI Profiler series. I didn't have all the books in the series, but I offered 6. They sold for $22. There was a $3.14 fee. I did give free shipping, so it was $5.08 to do media shipping through USPS, and I think it weighed over 6 pounds, leaving me a net profit because these were free to me because they were just laying around in our house, was $13.78. Next is Poshmark, where I only had 9 sales. But again, I turned my vacation mode on for 5 straight days. And I know that after coming back from vacation, sometimes it's hard to jumpstart your stores and your closets. So I'm not concerned. I knew that it was going to happen. So since I had 9 sales, I'm gonna go over all of them because why not? So the first one was a new without tags Romans green mock neck floral blouse. This was a size 18W. It had a different Romans label on it. I'll show you a picture over here. It just has RR. I purchased a box of these types of items from Jomar, like Romans and Catherine's and Woman Within, those types of brands. They were all new without tags, so they were liquidated from stores. I had never seen this tag before, so I reached out to Jomar, and apparently it's still under the Romans brand. It's just a different label, so I advertised it as such, and it sold for $22, which was my full asking price. Next up, we have a bundle of jewelry. The first thing in the bundle was a lot of 8 faux leather or leather earrings. Honestly, I still couldn't figure if they were real leather or not. You know how some faux leather, it just feels so good. So I listed them as faux leather. If they were leather, I hope they weren't upset. But it was a lot of new handmade faux leather earrings. They were all in like teardrop shapes. I think I got this out of a Shop Goodwill box. And then the other item was a set of 2 rhinestone bangle bracelets. This bundle sold for $18. And that was an offer that I sent to the customer. Honestly, I was just looking to move those items. So those 2 sales were on November 1st. I didn't have a sale November 2nd or 3rd. I turned off my closet from the 4th to the 8th, turned it back on the 9th, and then I didn't have my first sale again until November 11th. But I sold 2 Talbot's items back to back on that date. The first item was a pair of Talbot's tartan plaid Hampshire ankle wool blend pants. These came out of my most recent Jomar unboxing that I did of the mature pre-loved brands. These were in great condition. They were a size 14 petite and they sold for $30. And then the second item was also Talbot's and also sold for $30. This was a smaller size Talbot's item, but I picked it up because I liked the look of it. It was in excellent condition and I only paid around $3. So it was a faux fur trimmed Shetland blazer jacket. It was lined inside. It had this navy blue tweed looking material and it had these faux fur details all over. And again, it sold for $30. Next was a not so great item, but I listed it anyways because you never know what someone's looking for. So it was a vintage Sherpa lined suede tan vest. This came in another Jomar box, but it was a vintage sweater weather box or something like that. I'll link it up here too if you want to watch it. It was from last December. It was not a great box. Thankfully, this sold for $20, which was my full asking price. It had watermarks on it. It was kind of grody, but who knows what they're gonna do with it, or maybe they just needed it for like a costume or something, but very happy to see that go. Next item was an Amberina yellow and red swirled texture handcrafted flower vase, or really just any type of vase. I picked this up at a barn sale for $3. It had no markings on it, but I'm pretty sure that it was Blanco, which is a desirable glass brand that is usually hand blown. It did have some irregularities to it. It was kind of like crooked a little bit and the rim at the top wasn't totally symmetrical. I noted it. Someone sent me an offer for $30 and I happily accepted. Next up was a Christmas item and also an item that I've had listed forever. So it was a New Tags LuLaRoe Classic Tee Christmas cat, had cats all over it, high-low hem. It was a size small, and I know that LuLaRoe usually does better in larger sizes. This is probably why this set for a very long time. I sent out an aggressive offer of $15, and someone accepted. Then we have a Sonoma brown leather brass studded Western style belt. I think that this came out of a box of belts that I got at a yard sale. The whole box of belts was $2, so my cost of goods was like under 30 cents, I think. And it sold for full asking price of $18. And then the last sale on Poshmark was a, I'm gonna butcher this, Bisou, I have no idea, but it's Bisou and then that word repeated. A cobalt blue peplum waist sheath dress. Beautiful, beautiful color. I got this out of ThredUp's outlet center and it sold for $20. So of my 9 Poshmark sales, I made $203 in sales, $40.60 in fees, $5.46 I gave out in shipping discounts, and that gives me a profit of $156.94 with an average sales price of $22.56. Moving on to eBay, where I miraculously had more sales than I did on Poshmark. But then again, I kept my store open for those 5 days and I didn't on Poshmark, so very interesting. I will be going over all 15 sales on eBay, so I may be moving through them quickly, but of course I will give you any notable tidbits if I have any. For example, this first one, it was an LL Bean signature leaf print, 100% tencel button front shirt, size large. I bought this off of the size, off of the brand, and also it was a great fabric content. It kind of smelled, so I decided to wash it, and apparently I washed it with purple or pink, something like that, and it got transfer dye all over it. I stain treated it as much as I could. I knew it was kind of a lost cause, so I just listed it as is. Someone sent me a $9 offer, which I did accept because I've had it listed for quite a while. So that was kind of a bad start to November, but it picks up. Next was another Talbot's branded item. This was, again, the Hampshire ankle pant, but this was a red, black, and white plaid print, like a smaller plaid print. These were size 8 and they sold for $21.65. This next sale was surprising because this shirt was flawed. I got it out of a ThredUp 25-pound men's rescue box. It had stains all over it. You could tell that it had been washed a lot, but I knew that these were desirable and I still wanted to list it as is. I did do my best to stain treat it, but it didn't help. So it was a polo by Ralph Lauren, navy blue and white striped fleece lined rugby shirt, size extra large, It sold on best offer for $18 and it actually sold within 2 days of me listing it. So don't be afraid to sell those flawed items. That should be my tagline. Next is a soft surrounding gray ombre. It was called the Bridget Shibori 3/4 length sleeve blouse, size medium. It did not have a size tag, but based off of how it fit me kind of tightly and also measurements, I was confident that it was a size medium. And this sold for $16. Next was kind of a sad sale, but I wanted to accept the offer just to get things moving. I think I got this offer when I was in Pennsylvania on my trip. So it was a pair of Zara Woman black and yellow snakeskin patent leather pointed shoes or high heels. They were a size 41. They were in okay condition, but the patent leather was kind of tacky. And to me, that was a sign of them like deteriorating in terms of the patent leather. The rest of the shoe was great. So someone sent me a $12 offer and I did accept that. I made probably $2 or $3 off of these, but still happy to see them go. Next was a gold tone, lightweight, geometric cut out cuff bracelet. This came from a ThredUp 15-piece jewelry lot and it sold for full asking price of $14.99. Next was a new with tags, the North Face Destination Anywhere purple button front shirt. This was a size large. I actually sourced this off of Poshmark. I did pay up a little bit for it, but I thought because it was a size large and because it was new with tags, it would do pretty well. It sold for $23, not as much as I wanted it to, but still happy with that sale. Then we have a New York & Company sleeveless fit and flare dress. I just realized I put sleeveless in the title twice. I must have been tired when I listed that. Fit and flare sleeveless cotton dress, size small. It had a really cool mandala print all over it. I got this out of a ThredUp bulk rescue box. So 100 pounds, it was 100 pounds. And it sold on best offer for $15. This next shirt sold pretty fast, which I had a feeling that it would. It was a Harry Potter men's Marauders map. I am not a Harry Potter fan, so I apologize if I butchered that word. Short sleeve, button front, size small. It sold for $19 and that was on best offer and that sold within 2 or 3 days of being listed. I was a little worried because of the size, but I saw that the sell-through rate was pretty good, so I wasn't that concerned. Next is a Jax, and that's J-A-X, black and gold square printed zipper front dress. This was like a bodycon or sheath style dress. Size 12. I picked this up at a local thrift store, like a church-based thrift store a long time ago, and it sold for $20. The next item was also a dress. It was a new with tags Chicanary, I think that's how you say that, Chicanary, blue floral shirred waist V-neck midi dress. Super cute. It was definitely like a fast fashion brand. I got it out of a reseller lot, probably on Mercari like 2 years ago. I honestly don't remember. Someone sent me a $15 offer and I very happily accepted because I've had it forever. Next was an item that accidentally sold to someone previously and then they wanted to cancel it. So I already had it packed up and ready to go. So I just put it back into my inventory and then it just sold again. So I just slapped a new label on it. It was pretty awesome. So it was a vintage 1991, The Best of Patsy Cline sheet music or piano book. This sold for $8.49 and that was a 15% off promotion that I was running. This unfortunately was mine. My fiance purchased it for me, but I sold my piano before we moved, so I have no more use for it. So hopefully the person that receives it will have a lot of use for it because I love Patsy Cline. She's awesome. Next is an Anthropologie Floreat Reina pleated lace sheer 3/4 length sleeve blouse, size small. Also listed forever. Happy to take the $15 that the customer sent me. And then we have an item that was free to me. My mother gave me this doll. She no longer had a need for it. It was a Danbury Mint porcelain Latina doll. Her name was Maria. She was hand painted, just a very well-crafted doll. It sold for $30, and I kind of wanted to mention the shipping on this. So I put that it weighed whatever, 4 pounds and 6 ounces. By the time that I got it packed up and everything, it actually weighed over 5 pounds. The customer chose USPS priority, which is what I was planning on shipping it through anyway, but I didn't calculate the shipping and the size of the box right. So I ended up paying over $19 for shipping. The customer only paid $12 or $13, I believe. So I definitely lost some money on that. Could I have sent it via FedEx or UPS? Absolutely. But I was lazy and I already had a USPS package pickup the next day, so I just decided to eat it. And since the item was free, I was okay with it. So it did sell for $30. And then the last sale on eBay was a New Tags Style & Co. Heather Red reindeer shirt, perfect for the holidays coming up. It was a size 2X and someone sent me an offer for $9, and this is just sold at like department stores, so it didn't retail for a lot, so I was very happy with that offer. So on eBay, of my 15 sales, we had $246.13 in sales. I made a shipping profit of $16.54 because I charged the customer more than what it actually cost me to ship through eBay, so I do make a little profit there. $63.82 in fees, giving me a profit of $198.85 and an average sales price of $16.41. And now moving on to my total numbers. I had 25 total sales from November 1st through the 15th, $471.13 in sales. My fees and shipping costs and profit ended up being $101.56. My cost of goods this time was relatively low because I didn't sell as many things. It was only $92 even. I swear, every time I want to film a video, the fire sirens go off. So I apologize, I'll try to talk over it. Giving me a total of $277.57. And my average cost of goods for each item that sold was $3.68, which is right under $4. And that is exactly where I like to keep it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up before you leave. And if you aren't subscribed and you like What Sold videos, please hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you here. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.